Oh, you're gonna need more than that.
I am?
Yes. Look at how big your dresser is. Well, let me open them.
Okay, that works. This is a setup.
1, 2, 3.
I can't! Wait! It's gonna fall on my broken toe.
Okay, go walk in second position.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So yes, I have put you straight into the situation without an intro.
We're not doing a very good job.
I'm gonna sand this
Yes.
and paint it. That's what we're on to. I'll explain my design later. First thing we're gonna do is get this sandbar thing. This is what makes me nervous. Like on the YouTube tutorials they said to sand it, but like look at that.
Is that not supposed to happen? Do we have to sand it down? Like, do you know what this is for?
The sanding is for making the primer and the paint stick. Okay, now it kind of just looks like I destroyed these IKEA drawers. This is the primer that they suggested in the YouTube video that I watched. Benjamin Moore Fresh Start Primer in white so that you can actually see the color of the drawers. Noticed already, I moved apartments and my room is a very different size. And so I have these big drawers. Somebody was actually giving them away in the building, and so I'm painting them to give them a little makeover. You can tell that they were kind of used. And so right now we're adding the primer, and I'm a little nervous because I've just never done this before, and it was so obvious when I was buying the paint that I know nothing about any of this. And so the people at the paint store were so helpful and they gave us a discount, which was so nice because if they wouldn't have given me the discount, I would not have made it. Oh, I was thinking about doing like a green color because I got a poster of Frida Kahlo, which I'm gonna open later. Okay, so I received this poster from Society 6. And so let's see how it looks. I hope it looks like the way it did online. I got my Disco Girl poster from my other apartment from here, so the colors look so cute. Okay. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. And so I want to make this like a dark pink so that it can kind of go with some of the colors in that. And I think that's going to be the main decoration that's going to inspire the rest of the colors in my room. And I'm thinking of doing a line drawing, probably in this primer paint, in this white color. I hope it works out. Because I'm going to put this primer on top of the pink later. Like a little drawing of
Like after it dries.
Yeah, after it dries. So hopefully this also works just like regular white paint. I'll put a picture of what inspired it. It's on Pinterest. Okay, and I'm also going to do some other DIY-ish art projects. I'm going to the plastic store because I'm just obsessed with this plastic store ever since I went. They have colored mirrors and colored plastic sheets. And so I'm going to get some pieces for my curtain, some holographic pieces for my curtain. And then this hot pink plastic frame kind of to go around the Frida Kahlo poster that I ordered. I think it's going to be those three things. I also wanted to paint something else, but I think this is enough. This is so big. I mean, I don't know. I could get inspired and go buy some more paint and get another color that goes with the Frida poster. We'll see. Because Alexa also wants to paint her drawers.
I do.
But she's waiting for me to mess up mine.
It's because I'm scared. I'm not as artistic as Sammy.
Whatever.
So.
Oh my gosh. So she's gonna wait to see what mistakes I make, which I don't blame her. I agree. We should do this first and then see what we're doing wrong or what goes right so that we can do her drawers later, like a different, maybe like a green color you say,
yeah,
or like, we'll see.
Yeah.
Something that goes with your room. This is what the end of the second coat looks like. It's looking a lot better. There's so much more potential. I feel like at the beginning it looked like a disaster, but now it's looking a little more smooth. What if I just open it and it's like clear or something? It's cute! Okay! I thought it was gonna be a little darker, I'm not gonna lie. But it's still cute. So this is the color that I asked for. It looks a little lighter. It looks a little bit lighter, it looks more like the top one. They might have given me the top one.
But it's fine.
Oh, it's cute!
So cute.
I don't know, I wonder if with multiple coats, if it's gonna start to look darker, because I really think that they did give me the wrong color. I mean, I asked for the middle one, and I really think that they gave me this one. And if anything, if they were gonna like mess up, I would have preferred for them to give me the dark red one, but hopefully with multiple coats, it'll look like hot. Like, I don't want it to look like a little girl's room, I want it to look like, you know, a woman's room or like an artist's room. Okay, I think no matter what, the first coat is gonna look kind of like this, kind of janky. But I feel like there's no way to avoid that. I hope the color gets a little bit darker, but
Look,
I mean,
it's already getting darker.
let me see.
And this is just the beginning of the second coat. Right there.
Oh yeah, okay, that's gonna look so much better. Look at the drawers after 2 coats of pink. I'm still gonna do a 3rd coat right now. I just woke up and it's the first day of school, so I'm feeling a little crusty. But I'm kind of motivated still because it looks a little patchy. I mean, it doesn't look bad, the fact that it's patchy, but I feel like it could use a 3rd coat on the top and on the drawers. Morning, and I let the 3rd coat of paint dry. It looks a little darker and what I originally imagined in the first place, so it looks so much better. And I started this sketch for the Frida drawing that I'm gonna do here. It looks a little whack, so I wrote some notes like I need to make the forehead bigger, and I'm probably gonna fix the eyes, and then I need to change the ear to eye level. I started sketching this morning during class. Just because my class was kind of like a podcast, low-key, I just kind of had it in the background because it's kind of chill. I don't even know what to say. It could use some work, I don't know. I feel like the flowers could have been a little bit bigger, but that's the first thing I did because I was scared to do the facial features. That's what made me the most nervous. But I think it came out okay. The ear is a little huge, but I don't know, it doesn't bother me. I really like the earring, and I ended up doing this detail last minute just so that it could flow more and look a little bit less random. I think I'm gonna do the 2nd coat in a light green. I bought a lime green paint. I like how the braids turned out. I didn't do it on this side because I wanted to go for an unfinished kind of look. I got this multi-surface satin paint at the dollar store in a lime green color, so I hope it'll combine well with the white. I went to Canal Plastic Center to get my materials for project number 2 and project number 3. And I was asking for...
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel.
Let's try that one more time. What is up, you guys? Okay, so I was trying to ask the people working there for the frame to go around my sponsored Society 6 poster. By the way, thank you so much, Society 6, for sponsoring this video. I'm just practicing for the future. So I gave them the measurements and según yo, I had done the math right. And it turns out I did the math wrong. I added 3 inches to this and I told him that I wanted it to be a frame going around. Do you get me? And she was like, if there's 3 inches on this side, then there's nothing here. There's nothing here. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so we were arguing. And then finally when she understood, she was doing the math and she wrote everything down. And then she was like, okay, this is how much it's gonna cost. And it said $73. And I was like, like I didn't know how to get out of the situation, so I was just kind of like, okay, I think I'm just gonna try to go with something else, but for now, can I give you some other measurements for the holographic plastic? And so I gave them the measurements for these holographic plastics that I want to put on my curtain hanging. And the price was better. We kept going back and forth and I kept giving them different ideas. I asked them how much it would cost to get a bunch of squares of different colored mirrors to do like a disco theme mirror kind of in the theme colors of my room, and that was also going to be a very interesting price, which was like $120 for all those pieces of mirrors. I had already left to go get some clear string at Blick, and then I asked them if they can punch a little hole in this. Instead of doing that, they just responded with giving me a little drill thing that I think you're supposed to put that drill in a machine.
Put that drill in a machine.
So I just decided to do it with my hand, and I have opened all of my fingers. I looked around the store and then I found these super cool looking sheets. Oh my gosh, they look so cool in the video. So I'm going to use one of the sheets. I already cut them and did the little holes. I'm gonna hang some of these on the curtain because it also looks really cool when it's reflecting the light. And then I'm thinking of using these to put around the poster, because this on the wall still translates. Like when you're moving around, you can see those little reflections. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, what inspired this, because you're probably like, this is super random. Why are you doing this? I was at the bank getting checks for my new place, and then I saw these little reflective shards of glass hanging on the window, and they were reflecting the light, and they were pretty big and they were just kind of moving around, and I was like, that would look super cool in my room. Like, it wasn't even official, I hadn't paid or anything, but I was like, that'd be very interesting. That's my style. So that's where I got my inspiration, at the bank. If you have gotten to this point of the video before I start this project, you should consider subscribing to my channel. Let's start. Okay, first I laid out everything on the floor to come up with the design, and I think this looks pretty kind of random. No, it doesn't really look that random, does it? It kind of looks like 2 diagonals and then the random one on the side. I hope it looks flowy and like not planned. Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to poke holes through this top of the, oh, it's all that hard. This top of the curtain so that I can weave the elastic string through to hang them, because I want it to look, you know, effortless and stuff, so I think poking the holes would be best. I don't know if I should lay them out here first so that I can see where to poke the holes. I think that's smart. Let me do that. Okay, this is how it looks. I have to move this a little bit to the side. What? I don't know where to start. It needs to look effortless. It needs to look effortless. Oh, there. That was easy. Effortless. So effortless. Poke the little elastic through. I I'm sweating. I'm sweating so much. Okay, and then put this. No! I'm sweating so much! Hold on, I need to do one at least. I'm an independent woman. Okay. Put it around effortlessly and put it back through the hole. There. I kind of put it back through another hole. So tie a little knot on it. It's clear anyway, so cut the string around where you want it to hang. So I kind of want it to be here. And then you put the string through the plastic and make a knot so that it can hang gracefully and effortlessly. So frictionless. Oh my gosh! Wait, actually it worked. Look, come look at it, come look at it.
That looks pretty cool.
It looks pretty cool.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
That looks so good, people. Let's go. Cut off the excess string because you're not tacky like that. Okay, and just repeat the same effortless steps for the rest of them. And you're gonna have a magic. What are they? The little things that make noise, but it doesn't make noise. Do you know what I'm saying? The ones that like go like ding, 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 ding.
Beats?
No! Long metal things that in the wind are like ding, 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 ding. No? Okay, whatever. It's gonna look super cool and artsy and you're gonna look super unique and all your friends are gonna be like, whoa, where'd you get that idea? And you're just gonna be like, at the bank.
No, then they say, Sammy Chapa, go like and subscribe.
Yes. All your friends are gonna think you're so unique. Unless everybody watched this video and everybody does it. Then you're not unique. But do it anyway. Okay, this is how it turned out. I really love how it looks. They look really random and effortless, and with the sun at this time, I feel like it's so perfect and it puts little reflections into my room, which I like. If anything, I might try to add some more pink pieces. I feel like I need one up in that corner and then down here. Maybe I can cut some squares out or like a different shape. So for the last project, I'm going to cut out some pieces from this cool looking paper. And I actually took off one of the plastics for my curtain because I forgot I could just use it as a stencil, which is way easier because I don't have a ruler. So I'm gonna cut out 2 pieces to put on the edges, and I might try to displace them a little bit, like outside of the poster. And I'm thinking of just leaving a separation, like a space, or I could also go for this kind of look where it's behind. So I'm gonna do 2 pieces on the sides and then 1 at the bottom. So I cut out 6 pieces and I have 1 sheet left over, so I'm glad because I can use that just in case I want to make changes to anything. So this is the design I was kind of imagining. Kind of like an abstract-y frame just to emphasize the poster. It gives me kind of like Band-Aid vibes. I don't know, it looks a little patchy, but I like it. I feel like it's just adding more. It's just adding more to the. Never mind, I'll just take off that audio. I'll just put music. I don't know what I'm saying. This is how the frame ended up looking. I'm really happy with it, and I added those squares on the edge last minute. It was actually Manon's idea because it looked a little empty. I'm so satisfied with the way these turned out. My favorite was definitely the curtain decoration because it was easy to make yet very effective, and it's making me look forward to the mornings. And I'm so glad these work cohesively with the drawers because those took so long to paint and the drawing ended up really growing on me. I'm so happy I get to live in this beautiful space that I'm just feeling so grateful right now. Thanks so much for watching, and please support my channel by liking this video and subscribing.